like the littlest, most mischievous child. With a hop and a skip and a giggle so grand, he's the wackiest ruler in all the land. The old king wore his crown on his toes, and a carrot he used for his royal nose. He said, "I'm a knight," as he spun in place, then fell in the mud with a grin on his face. He slid down the stairs on a silver tray, shouting, "This is my royal sleigh." The guards all gasped and ran for cover as he crashed into the royal cupboard. He slid down the stairs on a silver tray, shouting, "This is my royal sleigh." The guards all gasped and ran for cover as he crashed into the royal cupboard. Oh, the silly old king, so strange and wild. He acts like the court's most mischievous child. With a hop and a skip and a giggle so grand, he's the wackiest ruler in all the land. He juggled eggs in the banquet hall, and one by one he let them fall. Oops, he laughed, that's part of the trick. As the cook turned pale and began to panic, he danced with the goats in the castle yard in slippers made of peanut lard. "Let's boogie," he cried, twirling around as the goats joined in with a bleating sound. Oh, the silly old king, so strange and wild. He acts like the court's most mischievous child. With a hop and a skip and a giggle so grand, he's the wackiest ruler in all the land. He stuck spoons on his nose and chin and declared, "I'm the Spoon King, let's begin." He paraded around with spoons galore until they clattered down on the marble floor. He painted his horse in stripes of blue and said, "Now you're a zebra too." The horse neighed loud and pranced away, while the king just laughed and called, "Hooray!" Oh, the silly old king, so strange and wild. He acts like the court's most mischievous child. With a hop and a skip and a giggle so grand, he's the wackiest ruler in all the land. He wore his pajamas to a royal meeting and said, "This is my kingdom of sleeping." He yawned and stretched on the golden throne, while his ministers sighed with a groan. He filled his bathtub with jelly beans and splashed around like a candy queen. "This is better than soap," he cried, as jelly beans popped and slid outside. Oh, the silly old king, so strange and wild. He acts like the court's most mischievous child. With a hop and a skip and a giggle so grand, he's the wackiest ruler in all the land. He bounced pies on his royal hat and juggled them while he chased a cat. The pies went flying, the cat did too, and the king just giggled, "That's something new." At night he wore socks on his royal ears and told funny jokes to his chandeliers. "Good night, my friends," he said with cheer, as the candles flickered and bowed in fear. So if you see a king doing cartwheels in spring, it must be silly old king of everything. For laughter and fun were his royal decree, and the silliest king he'll always be.